The ranch was never meant to survive, but neither was Beth Dutton. And just when the world thought the Dutton legacy was buried for good, a storm begins to rise over Montana once again. Yellowstone Season 6 is officially set for 2026, and this time, it's not about John Dutton. It's about the woman who learned from him, and the man who would burn the world down for her. For months, fans believed it was over. The land was quiet, the house felt empty, and the future of Yellowstone looked uncertain after the explosive end of Season 5. With John Dutton gone and the ranch standing on fragile ground, many thought the story had finally reached its final sunset. But now, everything has changed. Season 6 has been confirmed for 2026, and it won't just continue the story, it will reshape it. This new chapter shifts the focus directly onto Beth and Rip. The heart of Yellowstone was always power and family, but now the balance has shifted. Beth is no longer just the sharp voice in the room. She is stepping into leadership. The weight of the Dutton name now sits on her shoulders, and for the first time, she can't fight from the sidelines. She must lead from the front. Rip, the silent force who always carried out John's orders, faces a new reality too. Without John, his loyalty has nowhere to anchor except Beth, but protecting her is no longer enough. The ranch is under pressure from developers, politicians, and old enemies who see weakness in this moment of change. They believe the Dutton empire is finally vulnerable. The confirmation of Season 6 sends a clear message. The ranch isn't done yet. The war for Yellowstone is entering a new phase. This time, it won't be about saving a father's dream. It will be about building something new from the ashes. And if history has taught us anything, when Beth Dutton feels cornered, she doesn't retreat. She strikes. Section 2. Beth and Rip. The power couple takes control this season will not begin with peace. It will begin with pressure. Beth Dutton now stands at the head of the table where her father once ruled. The office feels colder. The silence feels heavier. Every decision she makes will shape the future of the ranch. And unlike John, Beth doesn't lead with patience. She leads with fire. For years, Beth was the strategist, the one who destroyed enemies from behind glass walls and boardroom tables. But running Yellowstone is different. This is not a company she can sell or break apart. This is blood. This is family. And every worker on that land will look to her for strength. Some will doubt her, some will fear her, but none will ignore her. Rip faces his own battle. He was always the protector, the man who handled problems before they reached the house. But now the threats are bigger. They are legal, political, personal. He can't solve everything with force, and that may be the hardest lesson he's ever had to learn. Still, one thing has not changed. His loyalty to Beth is absolute. Their marriage will be tested in ways we haven't seen before. Power changes people. Responsibility brings stress. Beth's need for control could clash with Rip's simple code of honor. He believes in protecting the land the old way. She may be forced to fight using new rules, and when those two worlds collide, even love can feel the strain. But together, they are dangerous. Beth's mind and Rip's strength create a force no enemy should underestimate. If someone threatens the ranch now, they won't face John Dutton's shadow. They'll face the storm that comes after it. Section 3. New enemies. Old ghosts and a war for Montana. Every time the Duttons think the fight is over, a new enemy rises. And Season 6 will raise the stakes higher than ever before. With John gone, powerful investors and land groups see their chance. They don't fear Beth the way they feared her father. They see her as unstable, emotional, easy to push aside. That mistake could cost them everything. Big money is moving toward Montana again. Luxury resorts, oil deals, private airports. The land that once felt untouchable now looks like profit waiting to happen. Politicians begin whispering about progress. New faces appear in courtrooms and offices, smiling while planning to cut Yellowstone into pieces. But Beth understands one thing clearly. This is not just business. This is invasion. At the same time, old ghosts refuse to stay buried. The name Dutton carries history, and history always comes back around. Families who lost land, rivals who waited patiently. Even former allies may question Beth's control. Without John's steady hand, some will test her authority, and if she shows even a crack of weakness, they will strike. Rip senses it before anyone else. The ranch hands feel it too. The air changes. Tension grows. The battles are no longer only fought with guns in the dark. They're fought in meetings, contracts, and public opinion. But make no mistake, violence is never far away in Montana. This season won't just be about defending fences. It will be about defending power. The fight for Yellowstone becomes a fight for identity, for respect, for survival. And as enemies close in from every direction, one truth becomes clear: the Dutton War is far from over. Section 4. Trailer breakdown and what Season 6 sets up. The first teaser for Season 6 doesn't waste time. It opens with silence. Wide shots of Montana land at sunrise. The ranch house stands still. But something feels different. Then we see Beth alone on the porch, holding a glass in her hand, her face calm but cold. A voiceover begins. Legacy isn't given, it's defended. That single line tells us everything. This season is about holding ground at any cost. The next quick shot shows Rip riding through a storm. Dark clouds roll over the mountains. His face is focused, almost angry. It's clear he's not just riding cattle anymore. He's riding toward a fight. Then we see flashing images, a heated courtroom scene, a tense handshake with a new business rival, ranch hands loading rifles into trucks. The message is simple: war is coming from every side. One powerful moment in the teaser shows Beth standing in John's old office. She touches the desk, then looks up with fire in her eyes. This is not a woman grieving anymore. This is a woman claiming power. Another quick cut shows someone unknown watching the ranch from a distance. A new enemy. Quiet, patient, dangerous. Gunshots echo in the final seconds. Rip turns sharply. Beth's voice closes the trailer. If they want this land, they'll have to bleed for it. Season 6 isn't just continuing Yellowstone. It's transforming it. The story is shifting from a father protecting his empire to a new generation deciding what that empire should become. Because in Montana, power doesn't fade.